St. Vincent College Baseball. The Bearcats victorious 8-1 in the first game of the doubleheader. On the mound for the Bearcats, Game 2, Paul Cabella. Cabella, 3 appearances this season, all in relief, 4 1/3 innings, pitched 1 save, no runs allowed for the righty from Erie, Pennsylvania, Cathedral Prep High School. Leading it off for the Lions is going to be center fielder Jimmy Baum. We'll be joined here in a few minutes by St. Vincent starting pitcher Mike Tedesco. Earned the win in Game 1, throwing 6 2/3 innings, allowing just 1 run. 1-1 pitch from Cabella, fouled off by Baum. 1-2 now the count. Baum from Shermansdale, Pennsylvania. He's a senior. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from catcher Steve Bako. Bako behind the plate relieving Fichter, who caught Game 1. So strikeout in the books, but Baum is going to reach on the wild pitch. Brings up Jordan Swope now. Swope, the third baseman. Swope steps in, swinging at the first pitch he sees from Cabella. Ball chopped down the first baseline, foul. Joined now by starting pitcher Mike Tedesco. Teddy, great outing today, 6 2/3 from you.
Thank you very much.
Nice job. How's it feel to go out there and get the win today?
It feels great. Beautiful day out here. Have defense behind me. Feels great to get the win.
2-0 now on the season for you. Good start to the year. Good start for the team as a whole.
Very nice.
So what do you think was working best for you today? It looked like you threw a lot of breaking balls.
A lot of breaking balls and placing my fastball. My changeup was even working for me today, so everything seemed to work out pretty nice.
Cabella throws over to first base to check Baum. Ball gets away from Mustafa. Going to be a throwing error on Cabella. Fichter do a good job calling the pitches behind the plate. Seemed like you two were meshing well together.
Yeah, I trust my catchers a lot. I don't shake them off very often because I trust their judgment.
A lot of breaking balls, as we mentioned earlier. You were spotting up your fastball very well. Started off a little bit shaky with a couple errors in the field there, but it seems like the defense really rebounded there and had your back the rest of the game.
Oh, that's for sure. I had great defense behind me, especially Burkhart and Galasso in center. Very nice defense behind me.
Lonegro getting out in the act there in center field there in the last inning. Seems to be the case in baseball. A new player comes into the game and the ball immediately finds a way out there.
Absolutely.
So 6 2/3 out of you today. A great outing. Like we said, now you're 2-0 on the season. The Bearcats are rolling to begin the year, now 9-2. What should we expect here from Cabella? We've seen him in relief 3 times this year.
Paul's been pitching very well. I'm glad to see him starting the game, getting his confidence up, and hopefully get a win out here today.
A little bit of a different style from Cabella than yourself. You're more of the finesse, off-speed pitcher as Swope grounds out to Beemender now playing second base. 4-3. Baum advances to third base, brings up Cord Heine, the first baseman. But Cabella throws a little bit harder than you do. More of an overpowering type pitcher where you're more working the corners and trying to get your defense into the act a little bit.
Right. Paul's pretty overpowering.
We saw that in Virginia. He came in relief of Mainsey there. Threw 2 1/3 and had 5 strikeouts in those innings, and including striking out the side in order there in the bottom of the 9th. This ball chopped to third baseman Zach Bush. Bush up with it onto first base. Esteva pulled off the bag, makes the tag at first base. Cord Heine is retired. 5-3. So what are you expecting now the Bearcats to do? How was the morale in the dugout after the game? Seemed like the guys, a lot of smiles on their faces, some excitement.
Oh, yeah, this is a great group of guys to be around. I have high expectations for the rest of the season.
The rest of the season, conference action kicks off at the end of the week here. 3-game set with Geneva, starting off in Beaver Falls on Friday afternoon.
Has he visited Matrician's Pumpkin Patch?
Jeff Siddick wants to know if you visited Matrician's Pumpkin Patch.
I have not.
Lonnie's Barbershop?
I did. One time. Great styles you get there.
Milk tea at the service?
1-1 the count on Derek Danver, second baseman, cleanup hitter for the Lions. 1-1 pitch from Cabella behind the head of Danver there. Looks like that ball got a little bit away from Paul there. Paul looks like he's just trying to find himself out there on the mound right now, feeling out what he has, what he doesn't have.
That's true. Once he gets past his first inning, he'll be coasting.
Now, what do you, as a pitcher, do you feel yourself, would you rather start off extremely strong and kind of wear down as the game goes on? Would you rather get yourself get better as the game kind of goes on?
That's tough. I usually seem to find myself getting stronger as the games go by, or as the innings pass.
Blooping base hit here into right field by Danver. It's an RBI single as Baum comes around to score. Baum's reached first base on the strikeout wild pitch. Ball got away from catcher Steve Bako. Advanced to second base on the throwing error by Cabella.
Teddy, why don't you tell us what you do while you're on the bus to keep yourself occupied, keep suffering from axle lag?
Ball fouled away by Jeff Husko, designated hitter, game 2. Bearcats now 9-2 on the season. So what kind of role are you expecting yourself to be in? Are you expecting to start a lot of games, come in more of relief?
I'm fortunate to start off the year with a couple starts, but I feel that I'll be a little bit more in relief, maybe some long relief innings in the upcoming conference games.
Kind of guy that you have the ability, you can eat up a lot of innings.
Yeah, I'll be some type of a filler guy.
Ready to start whenever need be. Ready to be called on from the bullpen if the situation should arise. Also,
true. Whatever coach needs.
Cabella now 1-2 on Husko. Throws a breaking ball that just misses outside. Runner takes off, swing and a miss by Husko. Cabella retires aside, but not before Penn State Altoona gets a run. There was 1 run on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We'll be back. Teddy, you're welcome to stick around, or you can head back down with your teammates if you want to. It's up to you.
All right, thanks for having me up here.
No problem. St. Vincent College Bearcat ball field. The Bearcats trailing by a run here in the early stages of the game. Bottom of the first inning. Shortstop Brad Burkhart steps in. Burkhart on the season after game 1, 381. He was 1 for 2 in the first game of this double dip here. Burkhart takes a first pitch ball. Starting pitcher for Altoona, Josh Chaussonand from Monessen High School. 5.79 ERA, 4 appearances. This is his first start of the season. 9 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned, 8 walks, 5 strikeouts. Freshman pitcher from Monessen, Pennsylvania, Monessen High School, representing the Mon Valley. Just like Sam Manna, Mario Fragella, former Bearcat greats. Harry Robbie Gallus, California, Pennsylvania, born in Monessen, Pennsylvania. The Bearcat connection to Monessen, Pennsylvania. Bottom of the first inning brought to you by Weimer Medical. If you're broke, we'll fix you. We ain't lying. 1-0 the Bearcats trail in the early going. 3-1 pitch to Burkhart. Taken outside on the outside corner. 3-2 full count. Brad Burkhart, the shortstop for the Bearcats. Zach Bush looks on from the on-deck circle. Burkhart takes strike 3 on the outside corner. That's his first strikeout of the season.
Third baseman number 27, Zach Bush.
Correction. Bad information there from Sports Information Director Jeff Ziddick. That is his 5th strikeout on the season. Jeff just making stats up now as he goes. Corrected by statistician Matt Janosko. Correction, that was Zach Galasso, who hasn't struck out yet on the season.
Burkhardt hadn't walked.
First two pitches to Bush, taken for balls. 2-0 the count. Latrobe, Pennsylvania, Greater Latrobe High School, the first two batters in the lineup today for the Bearcats. Both Greater Latrobe graduates. Hometown kids. Bush takes third pitch high, 3-0. Coach Janosko looking on.
Burkhardt is coming out for you this week.
How am I supposed to hear it? Well, it's on the baseball page. I got kicked out of that by Joe Wall. Because Joe Wall's the asshole. Burkhardt left his computer on. His Facebook page up.
3-1, Bush takes a strike.
It was on the Bearcat baseball page. That all Burkhardt eventually commented on.
3-1 pitch. Taken high. Ball 4. Bush walks on 5 pitches. Going to bring up the 3-hitter now, Mike Esteva, the newest employee of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he just earned a long-term internship with the Pittsburgh Football Club. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Baldwin High School for Esteva. Esteva now 366 on the year. Bush taking a sizable lead at first base. He's a threat to take off at any time. First pitch taken for a strike by Esteva. 0-1 now the count. 6'3" first baseman for the Bearcats. 1-0 the count now in the bottom of the first inning. Penn State Altoona leading the Bearcats. They scored a run in the top of the first inning. RBI single by Derek Danver. Brought in Jimmy Baum, who reached base, strikeout wild pitch. Esteva takes high, 1-1. Esteva lines his ball into right center field.
Get down! Oh, nice.
Baum makes a nice diving catch. Snow cones it out in center field. Esteva's retired. Brings up Zach Galasso, who hasn't struck out on the season.
Galasso.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he's sure about that. Which is what I said.
I double-checked with our stat guru, Matt Janosko. No relation.
Well, as I explained on the air down Virginia, it's a fairly common name like Jones and Smith.
Zydek. Galasso steps in. Galasso 2 for 4 in the first game. 2 runs batted in and a double. Galasso up to 422 on the season. 19 hits, 45 at bats. Team high 14 RBI through 11 games now. Galasso lined up the middle through the 5-hole of the pitcher, Shawsanon. Galasso's on base for the third time today with a single. Bush advances to second base.
Designated hitter, Stone Crawley.
Brings up the designated hitter, Grant Crawley. 6'2" from Bethel Park High School, Bethel Park, PA, making his first appearance of the afternoon. Did not play in Game 1. Designated hitter this afternoon. Crawley steps in, the single-season leader in hit by pitches for the Bearcats. This at-bat brought to you by Crawley Stone Quarry. If you need some stones, we'll pass them.
Established last Wednesday.
Crawley quickly behind now, 0-2. Bearcat men's tennis star Sean Malone joins us now in the press box.
Quite the juggler. Quite the juggler. I saw that.
Crawley takes the 0-2 pitch on the outside. 1-2 now the count. Crawley on the season, .350. He's appeared in 6 games, all starts, 7 hits and 20 at-bats with a home run and 3 RBI. Bush takes off from second base, and he's going to score easy. Galasso, first to third, and Crawley's going to make the heads-up play to take second base. So that's an RBI single by Grant Crawley. Scores Bush. Galasso moves up to left field for Grant Crawley. Bring up the right fielder, Andrew Kazusko, 0 for 2 in game 1. He was hit by a pitch. Had an RBI. Runners at second and third now, 1-1 the score. Kazusko takes the first pitch he sees high. 1-0.
It may take 4 or 5 months to get it.
Chaussonnaud takes the sign. Comes in, 1-0 offering is high, 2-0. Runners at second and third for the Bearcats. Final score from game 1, the Bearcats were victorious 8-1. Mike Tedesco, 6 2/3 innings. Zach Galasso was 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs batted in. 2-0 offering from Kazusko is fouled back. 2-1. Crawley at second base, Galasso at third. Kazusko takes a 2-1 pitch high, 3-1.
Kazusko wearing sleeves again for the second game in a row.
Kazusko now, personal best 5 straight games wearing sleeves. (3-1) offering. Just touches the outside corner now. Full count. Runners will be moving on this pitch possibly? Not with first base open. With the speed, I would imagine that Galasso could still score on a walk. Kazusko fouls this one off to the right side. That's going to get out of play. First baseman Heine gives chase.
83%. Just does it real quick. Tasha said. Tasha? It's a student that goes here.
Pitcher looks in.
She cleans the shit.
3-2. Kazusko swing and a miss. The Bearcats pick up a run after 1 inning of play. St. Vincent 1, Penn State Altoona 1.
Bearcats score 1 run.
Let's go. 15.
Leading off for the Lions at the top of the second, shortstop number 15, Nate Bennett.
Nate Bennett leads off, the shortstop for Altoona leads off the top of the second inning. Bearcats 1, Penn State Altoona 1. Paul Cabella back out for a second inning of work. Confuses Bennett there with the fastball on the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. 0-1 now the count. Bennett from Monroeton, Pennsylvania. Sophomore. Bennett came into the day hitting .273 on the season. 10 games, 10 starts. 1-2 the count on Bennett. Cabella looks in for the sign from Bako. Likes what he sees. 1-2 offering, curveball low. 2-2. This inning brought to you by Lacey's Dentistry. Sometimes you just need to smile. Chopped over to first baseman Hesteva. He's going to wave off. Cabella there, take it himself.
Right fielder, number 9, Tyler Auerbach.
Going to bring up the right fielder now, Tyler Auerbach. Auerbach, a freshman from Middletown, Pennsylvania. Bishop McDevitt High School. Takes the first offering from Cabella low. 1-0. The Loonies are starting to assemble here in left field at Bearcat Ballpark. 2-0 offering from Cabella. Swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 pitch inside. 3-1. Cabella 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk on the season in 5 1/3 innings. 3-1 pitch fouled straight back. 3-2. That ball was actually fouled straight back as opposed to
I
had a bad angle.
swung on and missed. Payoff pitch. Cabella with his third strikeout of the game.
Catcher number 4, Matt Schmatter.
Brings up the catcher now, Matt Schmatter. Schmatter, a junior catcher from Ellicott City, Maryland. Schmatter on the season, a 200 hitter, has appeared in 10 games with 10 starts, 5 of 25 at the plate, 1 RBI, 1 double. 0-1 pitch taken for a ball. 1-1. This ball gets Schmatter right in the square of the back. Cabella with the hit batsman. That's his first of the year. Brings up the left fielder now, Tim Norris. Norris coming into play today, 219. He started all 12 games now for Altoona after starting in left field. The first game of this double dip here from Bearcat Ball Field.
Left fielder number 24, Tim Norris.
Norris fouls off the first pitch from Cabella. 0-1 the count. Schmatter on first base. 1-1. Takes a pitch low and away.
That's center fielder right now.
They're white.
He's a black. Yeah, their white is a black.
1-1 pitch fouled away. 1-2 now the count on Tim Norris. Norris, freshman outfielder, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Hempfield High School. Right down the road here from Latrobe. 1-2 pitch taken low and inside. 2-2. Two, 2 outs now, top of the second inning. Pitch taken low and outside. Brings the count full. Payoff pitch from Cabella. Swung on, popped up down the left field line. Burkhart gives chase. It's going to fall in and out of his glove. In fair territory, the ball was touched. Landed foul.
It's like he's repulsed.
He is.
Schmatter advances to third base as he was running on the pitch.
It's a hit.
Base hit credited to Norris.
I thought you heard me say that.
Top of the order, center fielder.
Runners now at the corners. 2 outs now. Top of the second inning. Bring up Jimmy Barron, the leadoff hitter, center fielder. First time up, he struck out but reached on a wild pitch.
Yeah.
No count on the batter. Takes the first pitch ball. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, top of the second inning. 1-1 the score. St. St. Vincent College Bearcat baseball. Cabella comes inside and hits Barron. Bomb reaches base for the second time today. Hit by a pitch this time.
Third baseman number 6, Jordan Swope.
Bring up the third baseman now, Jordan Swope. Swope 333 coming into action today. 11 games appeared in 10 starts. Swope, a freshman third baseman from State College, Pennsylvania, State College High School. Coach Duke comes out, try to calm down Cabella here. First offering to Swope, fouled off to the left side. Swope's first time up, he grounded out to second baseman Nick Biemendorfer. Oh-1 pitch fouled right in front of the plate. Trickles foul. 0-2 now the count. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the second inning. 1-1 the score here from Bearcat Ball Field. This one chopped foul, first base side. Count remains 0-2. Go get Zidek.
Loses that once in a while. Still on TV though. Let's keep going.
1-2 the count. Jimmy Swope ground ball past the diving outstretched arms of Zach Bush. Goes into left field. Fear the throw to the plate. Bako makes the catch. The out is recorded at the plate. 7-2 the put out at the plate. They do receive a run though. Penn State Altoona picks up their second run of the inning. The out is recorded at the plate though. Joey Fear to Steve Bako. 7-2 the put out on left field. The outfield assist. Penn State Altoona picks up a second run now. 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Now by former Bearcat great Matt Tyson.
Yeah, you got some hairy ass arms, man.
Fouled off to the right by Biemendorfer.
Score update from Penn State Altoona. The Lions and Bearcats doing action in softball play today. Penn State Altoona leads St. Vincent 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Biemendorfer fouls off the first offering he sees. Did not play in game 1 today. Takes a curveball on the inside corner.
Biemendorfer has an excellent sandwich named after him at the Brady's.
0-2. So Matt, what do you know out there today?
Well, we won the first one 8-1, so pitching was obviously strong, but Cabeza seems to be a little wowed right now, but he'll settle in.
Biemendorfer takes the 0-2 offering high, 1-2. Great day for baseball here. Probably about 75 degrees and sunny, clear day in Latrobe.
It's like we're back in Florida.
Biemendorfer strikes out looking.
Catcher Steve Bako.
Yeah, great day for baseball, and these are the type of days that we've come to not really expect here in the northern part of the United States and for baseball games in March. But we'll take them as long as these days keep coming. We'll be sure to take them. Bako steps in, hitting from the left side of the plate. Bako, before he came to St. Vincent, exclusively a switch hitter. Was a switch hitter, and first 2 years as a Bearcat, he hit exclusively from the right-hand side of the plate, and this year he's going to try to switch it up and bat exclusively from the left side of the plate. This ball flied into left center. Left fielder Norris camps out underneath of it. Bako's retired on the fly out to left field. You know, Matt, Baco really put a charge into that one out to left field there. What are you seeing from his swing from the left side of the plate?
Baco seems to be swinging the bat a lot better from the left side. He was really struggling, popping up a lot last year from the right side. He seems to be hitting more of a line drive ball this year from the left.
Brings up Joey Fear, the left fielder. He ended the top of the second inning with an outfield assist as he threw out the runner at the plate. Baco doing a nice job blocking the plate and applying the tag. Fear, this pitch runs inside and away from Chassenand. Fear is hit by the pitch. He'll reach first base now.
Are you announcing batters or strippers?
Please welcome to the stage the lovely Brad Burkhardt.
That's where I'm going from here. I gotta go work my thing up. I gotta warm up.
Brings up Burkhardt, top of the order. He struck out looking in his first at bat.
Banks open at midnight.
It's not something we see too often from Brad, a strikeout, especially of the looking variety.
That's true. He definitely goes up there hacking every chance he gets.
He's a contact hitter. A good job fighting off pitches and making the pitcher work, and he does a great job as a leadoff hitter. First pitch taken for a strike. Second pitch in there for a ball. 1-1 now the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. The Bearcats trail Penn State Altoona 2-1.
Can't lose my hair soon.
Burkhardt chops his ball foul. 1-2. Fear was had a sizable lead at first base there. He was kind of dancing around, looking to get a throw there from the pitcher Chassenand.
Yeah, with these two, Burkhardt at the plate and Fear on first, always a chance for a steal or hit and run.
You're thinking of me the whole time, then you won't even be able to get
Fear looks like he's staying put this time.
You shut up.
Burkhardt fouls his ball off to the right side.
Just tell you're ruining your
Count remains 1-2, 2 outs, bottom of the second inning.
You're ruining my life. I'm going to call Steve Harvey life coach. From this.
Who's this inning brought to you by Kinger?
Sponsor, please.
Ground ball to second base. Burkhardt hustling down the line. Ball gets away from the second baseman, Danver.
E4?
Burkhardt's going to reach base on the E4.
Third baseman, Zach Bush.
Error charged against second baseman Derek Danver. Danver's 9th error on the season.
There you go. 84, so.
Yeah. I said, really, because you can't stand out. So you have to get that milk on.
Bush steps in, takes a first pitch, breaking ball outside. 1-0.
I sure as shit my girlfriend ain't doing it.
Wow.
Runners at first and second now for the Bearcats. 2 outs, 1-0 the count on Bush. Bush kind of the same mold as Burkhardt. He does a great job fighting off pitches.
Yeah, Bush is definitely your prototypical contact guy, but definitely lacks the speed of Burkhardt.
Bush, Tyson here unaware that Bush is one of the fastest Bearcats on the team, despite being his teammate for 2 seasons.
Between him and Vasquez.
Bush takes strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now the count. Type of guy you like to have at the top of your order. Speed, can control the bat well. Two-one pitch, inner half, strike called. 2-2. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. Fear at second base. Burkhardt at first. Bush at the plate. 2-2 pitch. On its way. Bush fights off the curveball in on his hands. Fouled along the right hand side of the field. Count remains 2-2.
Moving the right fielder in here on Bush. Two-two
pitch. Chopped down the first base line. Chaussonnaud's going to field it and step on first base himself as his momentum was taking over there. The Bearcats are retired in the second inning after 2 innings of play. Penn State Altoona 2, St. Vincent 1. Penn State Altoona leading the Bearcats 2-1.
Leading off for the Lions in the third inning, first baseman number 10, Cord Heine.
Heine to lead off.
In their lineup thing, it's listed backwards. It says I1-4. And Barbara's like, that sounds like something.
Ground ball to short by Cord Heine. First pitch swinging. Burkhart up with it, makes the throw onto Hesteva at first base. Cord Heine retired 6-3 on the putout. Brings up the second baseman, Derek Danver.
Second baseman number 3, Derek Danver.
I heard you guys got to watch that on the ride down. Yeah.
Second baseman, Derek Danver. Coming into the game, he's coming into the afternoon, 273 hitter, started all 11 games. Puts a charge into this one to left field. This one's going to get over the glove of Fear. Outstretched arm of Joey Fear. Get down, it's going to be a double. Derek Danver. Cleanup hitter now for the Lions is 2 for 2.
Designated hitter number 28, Jeff Huxo.
Brings up now the designated hitter, Jeff Huxo. 231 on the season. 3 hits and 13 at-bats. 7 games, 5 starts. Left-handed hitter. Runner now at second base. 1 out, top of the third inning. Huxo swings and misses at the first offering from Cabella. Struck out swinging his first at-bat. This ball chopped to the right side. Hesteva up with it. Flips over to Cabella, who steps on first base to record the out. 3-1. Danver advances to third base. Runner now at third. 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Nice job there by Hesteva to corral that ball, and an even better job by Cabella. You could tell us a little bit about what's it like to cover first base as a pitcher.
It looks a lot easier than it actually is, because when you're going to first, you try to grab the ball and step on the bag at the same time, and a lot of times it just doesn't happen. You miss the bag.
That's why it's crucial for the first baseman to make a good play and a good throw to give the pitcher enough time to settle. And pitchers are usually pretty athletic guys, but a lot of times, a lot of moving parts there, it makes it a little bit harder.
You just got to recognize it and be able to get over in time.
Cabella quickly behind Bennett now, 3-0. Bennett, the shortstop, grounded out to first baseman. Hesteva, his first time up. .30 pitch taken for a strike. 3-1 now the count. .31 offering from Cabella inside, ball 4. That'll put runners at the corners now for the Lions. 2 outs in the top of the third inning from Bearcat Ball Field, sunny Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
To the stage, the lovely.
Wait, hang on 1 second, hang on. Right fielder, number 9, Tyler Auerbach. Sorry.
Brings up the right fielder, Tyler Auerbach. Struck out swinging his first time up. This ball lined to Burkhart at short. 1 hopper, flips on to Biebendorfer to record the out at second base. In the top of the third inning,
Altoona gets
no runs on 1 hit. There were 2 runners left on base.
to the bottom of the third. The Lions 2, the Bearcats 1.
In. Hesteva flew out to center field his first time up. Hesteva, the 3-hitter in this game for the Bearcats, first baseman. Matt, you had mentioned to me before innings that Paul needs to find his control a little bit, or there'd be a short hook with him, and just as you say that, it looks like Jeremy Maines is up in the bullpen now for the Bearcats.
Yeah, he looks
starting
like
to get a
he's
little loose.
Yeah, just warming up, getting a little loose. Not really throwing yet.
Sort of the just in case.
Yeah.
Get the blood flowing a little bit. Hesteva takes a first pitch strike.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure I can be there here, but I'll
Also, second pitch strike now. 0-2 pitch. Low and away. 1-2. Now, and Hesteva's really done a great job this season of working on his patience at the plate. That's a pitch that maybe first 3 years as a Bearcat he would have tried to offer at, but there he takes the fastball low and outside. Does a good job recognizing the pitch. This ball's grounded through the right side. Diving play by Danvert, unable to make the stop. Ball goes out into right field. That's a single from Mike Hesteva to lead off the bottom of the third inning as the Bearcats trail the Penn State-Altoona Lions 2-1. Bring up Zach Galasso, team leader in most offensive categories, including nose hair. 422 on the season. He's already 1 for 1 on the day. Galasso at the plate with Hesteva at first base. Galasso, fly ball to left field. Norris is going to camp out underneath this one and make the catch. 1 down now, bottom of the third inning. That's twice now we've seen left-handers for the Bearcats drive the ball out to left field.
Designated hitter Grant Crowley.
Is there anything that you're seeing Chassanon doing as a pitcher, trying to work the lefties outside, or is it just kind of the inside-out swing that the Bearcats are putting on it?
I think it's mainly him working outside, because even to Husteva he was working outside, and Husteva took it to the right side too.
Crawley steps in. This at bat brought to you by Crawley Stone Quarry.
what's the odds on this?
If he needs stones, we'll pass him. First pitch swinging, fouled away to the right side. 0-1 the count. Grant Crawley Jr., designated hitter today for the Bearcats.
Wiped out one kid's career so far.
Several fans throughout the course of his Bearcat career.
0-1 pitch. Curveball, and it hits Crawley. Crawley has that magnet in his left shoulder. He's somehow he's able to attract rawhide, and I've never seen someone that just has baseballs attracted to him as much as Crawley.
Padding his career hit batsman stat.
Between Crawley and Kazusko, I mean, these two, Kazusko's going to give Crawley a run for his money on that single season hit by pitch total.
It's going to be a tough one to catch there.
Sports Information Director Jeff Siddick is going to give us the total. Crawley's single season number is 9 hit by pitches as a freshman 2 years ago, and last season Crawley was hit 8 times. It's only the second time Crawley's been hit by a pitch this year. Kazusko, who's in the box now, has been hit twice today. Ground ball to short. They're going to try to get the out at second base. Ball sails over the head of second baseman Danfer. Error charged to the shortstop there. Nate Bennett will allow a run to score. Bearcats tie the game at 2. Crawley advances to third base on the throwing error. Kazusko remains at first base.
That is an unearned run, huh?
Be an unearned run for now. Taylor made double play there. Taylor made double play ball there by Kazusko. Unable to get the turn in the middle. All runners advance safely. Biemendorfer drops down a bunt along the first base line. Chassanon able to quickly get off the mound and make the tag of Biemendorfer there. Biemendorfer's retired unassisted. The second time we've seen a Bearcat retired one unassisted.
You could update this. What are we in? Bottom 3? You gotta update that stuff too.
I don't know what this is. Bako now steps into the plate, runners at second and third. 2 outs, bottom of the third inning, 2-2 the score.
Catcher Steve Bako.
St. Vincent College Bearcat Baseball on the St. Vincent Sports Network. Sean King alongside Matt Tyson.
Yeah. Actually, no, probably wouldn't.
Bako on the season, 235. He flew out to left field in his first at-bat, takes a first pitch strike.
That was a good bunt last at bat by Biemendorfer, but I think he missed a sign because Coach Janosko was not happy with him there.
It looked like Biemendorfer had a little bit of a slow reaction getting out of the box there. It allowed Chasanon to come over and record that out. Bako fights off a pitch on the inside part of the plate. Grounder over to first baseman Heine. Heine flips over to Chasanon. The out is recorded 3-1. Bearcats are retired in the bottom of the third inning, but not before they pick up a run. Tie the game. After 3 innings of play, St. Vincent 2, Penn State Altoona 2. Pennsylvania, Sean King alongside Matt Tyson.
All right, that's all I need, Sean. You're good.
Bring up the catcher to lead off. Matt Schmatter reached on a hit by pitch in his first at bat. Schmatter on the season, 200 hitter coming into today's game. 5 of 25 with a double, 1 RBI. Matt, you were bringing up a good point in between innings about Biemendorfer's bunt there. What did you see?
He didn't get out of the box right away, so it was almost like it was a squeeze attempt, but the runner from third did not even break at all from third towards the plate.
So yeah, that goes back to that missed sign. You thought you saw a little anger from Coach Janosko there. Schmatter line drive into left center field.
Left fielder number 24, Tim Norris.
This half inning brought to you by Matt Janosko Painting, White Oak, Pennsylvania.
4.
Norris squares around the bunt. This ball fouled off behind home plate. 0-1 now the count on Norris.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Bunt attempt again.
Norris squares around the bunt. Third baseman Bush charging. This ball low and inside. They're going to say it hit Norris. They're going to award him first base. It works out the same for the Bearcats.
Is that 3 hits batsman for Cabella now?
That is the third batter that Cabella has hit today.
Girls always like, oh, I'm tired, you know. But she can't help it. She's constantly doing it. So
2-2 the score. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. Top of the order. Jimmy Baum.
You guys never thought of that. It's the exact same
Looks like the
motion.
pen's starting to get loose down there, down the left field line. Looks like Eric Fichter.
Then I'll get a 4-foot bonus.
Victor was behind the dish in game 1.
That day when she
2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Not in the lineup in game 2. Would expect for this situation. Get him a little action in relief today. 1-1 the count now on Baum. Baum reached on a strikeout wild pitch in the first inning. Also reached base on a hit by pitch in the third.
Yeah. She says she'll be here for
2-1 offering from Cabella. Line to third baseman Bush. Bush unable to make the catch. Steps on the third base bag. Throws on to Biemendorfer at second base. He's going to make the tag.
So that's a finish.
It's a 5.
Is it FCDP?
FC,
And then
DP 5, and then the batter's out, the first base
what
is out.
about here?
FC.
Space?
Baum is going to reach on the fielder's choice. Bush just stepped on the bag at third base. Threw to Biemendorfer
5.
at second base. Throw took Biemendorfer off the bag, but he was able to make the tag and tag out Norris between first and second. 2 outs now.
That would have raced him.
First pitch to Swope, swung on,
Third baseman.
fouled off to the left-hand side. 0-1 now the count. That was an interesting play there, Matt.
Very unconventional.
Bush, I don't know if he meant to do it, but it was a heads-up play to not catch that baseball, step on third, record the out at second, because the runner has to freeze there on the line drive. So able to take sort of a 2-for-1 switcheroo there.
Yeah, it was a hard hit ball, so if he did think that quick, that was definitely a smart move. But
If there's anyone on the field right now that could think that quickly, it's definitely Zach Bush. Baum takes off on the hit and run. Ball fouled away by Swope. 1-2 now the count. Swope, freshman, third baseman, State College, Pennsylvania State College High School.
Seriously, I don't understand. It's gross. Oh, yeah, that. It's real skinny. Look at one of my legs.
1-2 offering from Cabella. Line right back at the mound. Cabella able to get a glove on it, knock it down. Flips on over to Esteva, covering the bag at first. Jordan Swope is retired. 3-1 the put out. After 3.5 innings of play, St. Vincent 2, Penn State Altoona 2. Fielder Joey Fear to lead off.
It's always a scary moment when Cabella got that line drive right back at him.
Cabella does a nice job quickly getting his glove up, knocking it down.
It's all reaction time.
Fear steps into the box.
That's great.
Fear, sophomore from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania.
That's 3-2 in here. Throw my dudes in quotes.
First pitch to Fear. Taken high. 1-0 now the count on the left fielder. Fear, the play of the game so far with the throw out from left field. Gunned a runner out the plate, saved a run, ended the inning in the second inning.
Oh, yeah.
Fear takes this ball low.
It's taking away that outside corner from what the pitcher was doing, what we talked about earlier by hugging the plate.
Gross on the scale of 1 to 10.
And if they do keep throwing the ball outside, he'll be able to get the barrel out on the bat a little bit more. Some more solid contact. Fear takes outside. 3-0 the count as Coach Janosko looks on from his position along the third base coach's box. Assistant coach / pitching coach Adam Duke looks on from first base. 3-0 pitch to Fear. Taken high, ball 4. Joey Fear is on base now for the second time.
4-pitch walk there, losing a little control.
Burkhardt checks the signs now from Coach Janosko. Steps into the box. Third baseman Swope in deep on the grass.
It was on the field.
Expecting the bunt. Burkhardt squares around, pulls back, taken inside. 5 straight balls now from Josh Shoshanod.
They got action in the pen for Penn State Altoona.
Like to send a shout
8 walks. 8 walks in 9 and 8 walks in 9 1/3 innings coming into today's game.
Is it?
Already 2 walks now on the game as he's able to find the strike zone here against Brad Burkhardt. 1-1 now the count. Junior shortstop from Greater Latrobe.
Josh Clark is the righty warming up in the Altoona bullpen.
Bearcat bullpen has seemed to die down a little bit. Not as much action. Burkhardt bunts this one along the first base line. It's going to hit in the dirt and dribble foul.
Stay outside.
1-2 now the count on Brad Burkhardt.
Oh, that text you sent me.
Clean.
Burkhardt steps back into the box, waiting the 1-2 offering. Swung on, fouled, right behind the press box here at Bearcat Ball Field.
Hit and run was on there, with Fear taking off from first.
And that's one of those things you can do with Burkhardt. Not a guy that swings and misses a lot. A lot of times you won't run a hit and run there with 2 strikes, but Burkhardt good enough with the bat in the strike zone that he knows, Coach Janosko knows that Burkhardt is going to at least get the bat on the ball there.
Yeah, has trust in his bat control.
Here's a curl the windows.
Fear causes Shossanod to step off the rubbers. He faked like he was taking off for second base there. 1-2 still the count on Brad Burkhardt, junior shortstop for the Bearcats.
And then he summed it up.
St. Vincent College Bearcat Baseball on the St. Vincent Sports Network. 2-2 the score here. Penn State, Altoona, and the Bearcats knotted up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Burkhardt takes a pitch in the dirt. Nice job by Schmatter behind the plate to keep that ball in front of him. Pick that ball out of the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 on Burkhardt. 2-2 offering, taken outside. 3-2 now the count. Fear, a speedy left fielder. Is there a shot we see him take off here on the 3-2 pitch, or you think he's going to hang put and kind of wait and see what Burkhardt does?
I definitely think it's a good time to put the hit and run on, because even with Fear speed, if Burkhardt does swing and miss, he can probably get into second.
Burkhardt ground ball right up the middle. Second baseman Danver was moving towards the base as Fear took off on the pitch, but knocks the ball down, keeps it in the infield, keeps Fear at second base. That's going to be an infield single for Brad Burkhardt. Infield single. I thought I heard SID Jeff Ziddick try to give another error there where it shouldn't have been, but no, we're going to go with a hit there.
I was saying that's a hit. I thought you thought, oh, him? This guy? Yeah, he doesn't.
It was an E9.
E10 on the score. E10.
Bush squares around the bunt, takes a strike. 0-1. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for the Bearcats.
Put this on a resume.
Where's the water truck? There it is!
Oh, Latrobe Water Service.
Latrobe Water Authority.
Latrobe Water Authority making its appearance.
Good thing, because we had a guy.
Bush takes a strike on the outside corner. Not pleased with that call. Takes a moment to clear his head there.
As his dad fixes the geyser in left field.
0-2 offering taken outside. 1-2, and the way that Bushy had reacted there to that 0-1 pitch, and the way the umpire kind of forcibly called him back into the box there, I'm surprised that one wasn't rung up on the third strike just on principle there, but home plate umpire rightly calls it a ball. Bushy, line drive into center field. Bomb underneath of it, makes the catch.
First baseman Mike Esteva.
Bushy now 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Bring up the 6'3" first baseman for the Bearcats, Mike Esteva. 1 for 2 on the day. He flew out to center field in his first at bat. Led off the third inning with a single. 1 out now, bottom of the 4th inning.
Missed opportunity there by not getting the bunt down, but in Bushy's eyes, the bat got taken out of his hands by the umpire.
It's a JV. But it's red. Well, I'll just do it tonight while I'm watching the penalty.
Are you putting up your phone?
Yeah. I'll wait.
First pitch to Esteva taken on the outer half. 0-1 the count. Second pitch to Esteva just a bit outside. 1-1. Tried the corner and missed.
So did Ziddick.
No. Oh, no, Coach.
I'd like to send a shout out to all of our listeners in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Esteva fly ball to right field.
Tagging.
It's going to give Auerbach a little bit of a problem there, but he's able to find the baseball, record the out. Esteva retired.
Fear faked the tag up from second.
Forcing a throw from Auerbach. And final score, Game 1 softball action. Penn State Altoona defeated the Bearcats 5-2 up in Altoona. Former St. Vincent student, my friend Connor Gilbert, the sports information director, now at Altoona.
Ask him if it feels just as good going in.
Galasso steps into the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his first time up and flew out to left field.
I think this inning's brought to you by Harmon Rings. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Harmon's Jewelry
Harmon's
Store.
Jewelry Store. He's looking. Harmon. I guess you don't know the story behind that. I'll tell you.
First pitch to Galasso. Ball in the outer half.
You have to read this.
This ball fouled to the left side. Hits Rooney Hall, overlooking the ball field.
You have to say that one.
It's not quite that.
1-1 on Galasso here.
Galasso 1-1 the count. Fear fakes like he's going to run. Pulls back 2-1. Fido was one of the Bearcat greats who was a loyal listener. Used to do a lot of hard work at night on Coach Unosco's desk when he was an assistant with the Bearcat program. Thanks for listening, Fido. Always thankful for our listeners out there in internet land, and whether you're in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, or elsewhere. Galasso line drive to right field. This is going to go for extra bases. Galasso rounds first. Fearer rounds third, comes across the score. Burkhart comes in to score. Galasso is going to pull into third base with a stand-up triple. Galasso now with a team leading 16 RBI on the season.
Gives Cabea a 2-run cushion here.
Designated hitter Grant Crowley.
Opens this game up a little bit. 4-2 now the Bearcats lead. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. We're going to have a pitching change and be back right after this. 2 out, 2-run RBI triple that Chase starter Josh Choshinod. He is responsible for the runner at third base. Crawley steps in. You mentioned that Clark is a sidearm pitcher. How does that affect you as a hitter when you step in the plate and you see a little different plane coming at you?
It makes it a lot tougher because it's coming from a different arm slot than the usual over the top. So you just have to get your bat on top of the ball more than a normal pitcher.
Did you ever swing?
First pitch fouled off. Second pitch taken low and inside for a strike. 0-2 now the count on Grant Crawley. 0-2 offering swung on and missed. The Bearcats are retired in the fourth inning, but not before they pick up 2 runs
Bearcats get 2 runs
on 2 hits. There was 1 runner left on base after 4 innings of play. St. Vincent 4, Penn State Altoona 2.